So as we come together today, let us also include in our circle Sue and Nikki, who aren't able to join us today. And yet we invite them into our circle. So as we sit here together and you breathe within and move inwards into your beingness, we all become aware of the light and energy of spirit that not only surrounds us but flows through us. And as we relax down into the body and breathe deeply within, we move inwards into deeper levels of being and into the energy of the heart. And we allow the heart to soften, to become gentle and to open. And as the heart relaxes, so the light of the divine is able to flow through. Divine love, divine light, flowing from above down through our central column into the earth, and from behind moving through the heart chakra and flowing outwards in front of the body. So we allow ourselves to be quiet for a few moments, to allow the love of spirit to simply flow without hindrance, without resistance, allowing it to go where it needs to go, to do what it needs to do. A higher intelligence, a higher consciousness. And gradually, as we relax ever more deeply, our own consciousness begins to rise and expand as we open gently to other realms, moving beyond the purely physical material. So we experience ourselves now as if surrounded by a wall of crystals, something like the rollright stones or any stone circle. So you may visualize or see in some way or simply feel a circle of stones around us, and these stones are pure white crystals with a bluish flame within them and around them. And as we sit within this circle, their light, their energy becomes ever stronger. And we can connect to their energy. We feel the energy they bring to us, their frequency which they offer us, a frequency which lifts us as we start to feel lighter, clearer and freer, and we begin to experience the beauty of sitting in such a wonderful place. It is not really a place outside, but more a place within inside us. For within the heart is where we find our soul, the higher aspect of self, which we've often spent most of our life feeling disconnected from. And yet the soul is able now to bring its light into our heart as its brilliance begins to grow within the heart and gradually filling us and moving out into the aura. So that we allow the light of our soul from within our hearts to merge into the physical, and for its light to expand throughout the body and aura. Gradually we come into better balance within, a stillness, a peace begins to form within as we become more balanced, more aligned. We rise in frequency into that wonderful place within of bliss, and we allow bliss to be our inner state of being at this time. It seems such a natural state of being. As we let go of density, we become ever lighter, and the energies within our crystal circle are supporting us, rising above the density into greater and greater light of spirit, and our soul is able to merge more fully with us, as once more we once again begin to feel restored. And Jesus is very much present with us, for it is His energy, known as the Christ energy, which brings to us the restoration, the resurrection. As we rise ever upwards, coming closer and closer to the love frequency which He holds, we invite Him to come closer, to merge with us, and to enter into our heart. His unconditional love and compassion, and His purity also lie within you. There is nothing you need to do here. Simply be open to receive, for all is given by grace, through love. As you embrace Him and allow Him in, through His forgiveness, pain and suffering is washed away. For forgiveness rests in compassion, and His energy of compassion is beyond what most humans have experienced, and yet He invites you to become one with Him. For all our sons and daughters of God, all are part of Creator Source, all in oneness. As we grow into oneness through the one Spirit, the one source of all life. So rest within. As you move ever more deeply within, as you allow the body to become ever more relaxed, as the light of God is able to enter. As you allow yourselves to experience unconditional love and compassion, we direct it to ourselves, and we begin to experience love of self. As we rise ever higher in our frequency towards that plane of unconditional love, we come closer to non-judgment, where all is accepted, and we find we are able to accept and give love to all those parts of ourselves which we have judged or which we have not liked, all that we wish was not there. For it is the love of Jesus that accepts everything and everyone without judgment, and He wishes to teach us to be with ourselves the way that He is with us. And His energy, His presence, becomes ever more tangible. I am with you always. And as we let go ever more, moving ever more deeply within, we come to that place of non-doing, nothing to be done, nothing to get, nothing to do. And from this deep place of our being, of an open heart, we are able to receive. And the energy of spirit simply flows, the divine light, and you begin to experience yourself not as a physical body, but as the being of light, the light of soul. And the light of yourself grows ever more brilliant. Your consciousness is so expanded. And you know yourselves as a conscious being inhabiting a physical vessel. You are not the body, you are your consciousness, your soul, filled with spirit. And it becomes so peaceful, and you dwell in peace. And you become aware, as the energy flows upwards and downwards through you, that an energy is rising into you, that this energy is coming from Mother Earth, and in fact it is rising from her core. It is her heart, her soul, that rises into your aura, embracing you, and through your heart you may connect to the heart of the earth, the one heart of all life, of which we are all a part. And as this connection grows of your heart in oneness with the heart of Mother Earth, you feel her divine mother energy as she embraces you. You feel comforted. You feel her love. And this plane of existence begins to feel safe, no longer in fear, no longer in a survival mode. The fear has dissipated. You feel love and light. You feel embraced and protected by Mother Earth. And the world begins to shift as your perception of it shifts. You see the beauty of nature the peace within the realms of nature and the etheric energies. And you begin to connect ever more deeply into the etheric realms, the etheric energies of nature, the consciousness of the trees, of the flowers, of their peacefulness, of their beauty. And you feel the trees are communicating with you. Even the blades of grass, the gentle breeze, the sky above. And you feel it one with Mother Earth's kingdoms. And as you walk through nature, sensing the trees, sensing all that is there that is not physically visible. For much more takes place outside of physicality. And as you look around, you see, you sense, and you feel the many fairies within the etheric realm of nature. For this non-physical realm is so much more real. It is not weighted down with the density of the physical realm. It is outside of physicality, light, airy, and so free. And you can feel that lightness, you can feel that freedom, as many fairies are connecting with you now. Some of them have known you all your life, watching over you, following you, guiding you. So what do they wish to teach you? They wish to teach you that you can be like them, that you also can be light and free, that you can find joy, and if you choose to join them now, they send you their frequency of lightness, of freedom, and of joy. And you can move with them as your consciousness can follow them, and you can join. With the experience of how they experience life in the higher realm outside of the physical. simple shift to shift into joy. For joy is not dependent on anything without. It is a natural way of being for the heart. And we rest a while as we enjoy this wonderful experience. The crystal circle of light is becoming even more brilliant, and the blue light is also within our circle. As the fairies dance with joy, as they play so happily, they show us to drop away our seriousness, the heaviness, and to join them in a lightness of heart which brings happiness and playfulness. And the love within your heart flows outwards to them. And they send so much of their love back to you. And in their playfulness, they invite into the circle Merlin, as Merlin comes with the violet light to use his magic to transmute into light and love all that is not of love. To dissolve away your suffering, to transmute your pain with his magic ray. You feel the magic, the playfulness, perfect with the fairies. It is as if you are also a fairy yourself. Perhaps there may be something that you would like to ask Merlin for with his magic. And we look up into the sky, into the midnight sky, and we see the many stars, and as they twinkle, we feel them. We look around at the stars, and we invite the stars to connect to us, particularly the star Sirius. And we realize that the whole galaxy is alive. And that our consciousness is so expansive. We can expand our consciousness as far as we wish, out into the galaxy and even beyond. It is as if we float on the cosmic waves of consciousness, of spirit. And we realize that we are not alone and never have been. You greet the stars as you pass them. There are many angels here. Many beautiful beings of pure light in consciousness. And you are one of them. For God loves all His children. There is nothing you need to do or to be in order to be loved. You are loved simply because you exist. And God is love. And God is everywhere and in everything. And the God in you wishes to create. To create a new earth, which is only love and beauty and peace. And you see in your vision what you wish to create. And you send your vision with your love outwards to all humanity. A crystalline grid of pure light and love that moves through the ethers. And from your lower body, you feel Mother Earth. And our spirit continues to move through you, Mother Earth also receives the love and healing which she needs so much. And we come back to relaxing within our bodies. And the body rests, for it enjoys being able to let go and simply receive. A state of bliss, a state of joy, a feeling of freedom. As we bring heaven to earth. So feel your feet upon the floor. Your presence within your body. And whenever you may feel that you are fully present, you open your eyes whenever you may wish to, and yet remain open. To the flow of the divine through you.